we always have this like huge imposter syndrome, like, you know, why us? We have no idea, but like, I guess someone's got to do it. So.
Well, first off, chaps, thank you so much for joining us today, and also welcome back. I mean, it's day 2 of Slam Dunk Festival. How does it feel coming up to the north after the first day? There were some issues, I know.
Yeah.
What went down?
I'm really excited.
I'm really looking forward to today. I've got a way better feeling about today.
I think like first time at Slam Dunk, the nerves kicked in.
Yeah.
Issues throughout all day with the stage we were playing, but it's fine. We get through it.
Yeah.
You know, it's good. And I'm stoked to give it another go.
Yeah, I think today's going to be what we wanted to do yesterday, but because we weren't able to do it properly yesterday, it's going to be even better.
Yeah.
And end of the day, crowd turned out, and let's be fair, you were probably one of the most highly anticipated bands on the lineup year. I mean, for myself, and I'm sure for plenty of others out there. How has it been, just that growth? I mean, you've just been out for the first time in America on the tour. How's that? It feels very exponential, very quickly.
Yeah.
How has that been?
It's crazy. It's something like, I mean, me and Tom especially, we always have this like huge imposter syndrome, like, you know, why us? We have no idea, but like, I guess someone's got to do it. So, but yeah, going to America for the first time because of your music is like such an insane thing to even think of.
Yeah.
And then for it to happen, and then not just that, it's then going out on tour with 2 bands that you grew up on, and then playing huge fucking venues and doing the entire state. So it was like everything all at once. It was like
proper out of the pan into the fire.
Yeah.
But in a good way. I'd rather get chucked in the deep end and like have to deal with it all at once rather than kind of like just build it gradually. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, it was terrifying. It was scary. It's like every emotion you could think of. We were just going through that every day.
And before we jump more into the music, what was the best scran you had on the road? Because I know you were trying all the hot spots first time.
Dude, in and out.
I followed the TikTok.
In-N-Out Burger was amazing.
I will say Wendy's.
Big up Wendy's.
So bad. we had the bacon egg. Oh, we tried it twice.
Yeah, we have tried it.
We gave it the benefit of the doubt. Tried it again. It was like, yeah, we're done with this. Wendy's sucks.
What's the services called? The one that
Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's is sick.
Buc-ee's is dope.
Never heard of
There was
Buc-ee's.
another one.
Sheets.
That's the one. Sheets is sick. I like
Yeah,
Sheets a lot.
there was another one which is gross. But also Terry Black's barbecue in Texas.
Yeah,
that's
the one.
God.
Expensive, but
Dude, it was like $50 on just meat, and I was like,
that's how you do Texas, baby.
exactly, yeah.
And going back into more of the music side of things, and I think what's always stood out with Split Chain is very much the visuals, and especially with what goes into crafting that style, and obviously it goes hand in hand with the sound. How did that come together, really?
that's all you, mate.
Well, I mean, like, we say this a lot because it is genuinely true. It's like the band started, you know, we didn't mean to start a band.
Yeah.
And then we just had like little stupid ideas. It was like, oh, you know, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. That was like one thing. It's like, oh, imagine a little thing that spins like the.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, let's do that.
Like,
and then it just kind of rolled, and it was like we made everything about it, but it felt like it was doing it itself.
Yeah.
It was just like, it was so, we didn't try that hard. It was just things that we could make with the equipment that we had.
Yeah.
And it was the things that we liked as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like, it's not coming from somewhere that
we're trying
we're trying really hard to be someone that we're not, or people that we're not. It's more, this is what we like, this is what we're into, and we're just going to put it back out into the world our way.
And I think that bleeds through a lot in your music and stuff. You know, we're getting that Deftones sound and all that stuff. And I think what's so great about people, we're a similar age, I assume, but we all grew up on that music. And I think what's fantastic is bands like Split Chain are coming through, and they're sort of paving the way for that new generation of that sound.
I feel like there's been like a huge kind of resurgence of like music, but from 20 years ago, regardless of what genre it is. But it's like fashion, that, you know, it comes back again and again and again, and it feels like this is the one where everyone. It's almost like what we were saying before, where like it feels like people are trying to go against technology coming through, and you know, going back to the roots of everything. Let's go back 20 years. Let's pick up physical. Let's listen to music from that. Even if it's like obviously that we're a new band, but influenced by that kind of era. It feels really good. That like we always say those were like the best times for us growing up.
Yeah.
And we would love to be a part of giving like the next generation something that we know we loved. Give that back to the next generation. Yeah.
And which track on your new EP do you feel kind of translates that the most? I mean, there's a lot. They're all bangers, let's be fair, but is there one in mind?
In terms of that album coming out, or the compilation thing?
The compilation, but also the album that's coming out.
I'd say the compilation, probably Extract for me.
Yeah, same. That was always the one. I feel that's the one we did the re-release with Soft Cult, and we needed that song to had another go.
Yeah, we wanted it to have another go because we felt like it didn't get
the love that it deserved, and I think it did now.
I think it has now.
Yeah.
So,
and then album-wise, that's like the next step up. I think overall, it's definitely everything that we kind of envisioned and like wanted to make. It's like that times 2. So
yeah, and there's something for everyone on it.
There is. I think it's quite a diverse kind of sounding album. But what's the one that encapsulates the
the nostalgic element? I think
I would say either the first track on the record or the next single that's coming out. For me personally.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no idea.
I think I've also.
You know me. I'm always gonna say.
I think you're gonna say.
I was gonna say the demo name then.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Grey and the Blue.
Grey and the Blue.
Yeah.
That's my one. I think it's just a big feeling. Yeah.
I'm stoked. Look forward to hearing it as well. And obviously, with the new album coming out, there's going to be a tour coming. Let's be fair.
Hopefully.
Yeah. who out of their artists out there, who would you love to have on that support to bring along?
If we were to do a headline for it.
Ooh. Soul Blind.
Soul Blind. So they're from the US.
Yeah.
They're like one of the biggest influences for us to. That's kind of why we started the band as well. Is those guys.
Bleed are cool.
Bleed. The UK boys, so you got Mercury and Oversize.
Yeah.
We love them.
Always. I'd like to do something of graphic nature as well.
Yeah, they're
I know
really
they're
cool.
kind of a different world to us, but
the visuals all again going back to the visuals, it kind of goes hand in hand with that.
And they're really nice boys as
Yeah.
well. And they're really
they're fucking amazing live as well. Yeah.
There was Killing Me Softly. They're
Killing
a
Me
UK
Soft-
band.
Yeah, UK band. They're sick.
I think they're from Leeds. Or they're from around
the north
somewhere.
Yeah.
They're fucking insane. Yeah.
There's so many bands.
Yeah.
So many bands.
Hard to choose.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah. Exactly. And sort of rounding things off, I think it'd be great to sort of hear from you guys. You know, you're quite new into the scene, and obviously building a project like this in let's be fair, the current state of the world is not a bloody easy feat.
No.
And what would you kind of say to people trying to start those projects, get them off the ground? What advice would you give?
Say it's just make music.
Just do it.
I always say there's not enough bands. There will never be enough bands.
I feel like the entry point to it is cheaper than ever as well.
Yeah.
Like
you can be so DIY.
My gear is atrocious.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Dude,
I own about 2 things in total. 3
beg,
things.
steal, borrow, DIY.
Do whatever you can to do it.
Also, keep the DIY ethos as much as you can, because that's when your true self comes out.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's what we did. You know, it's been authentic from day one.
100%. I think.
Go get an Argos guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just start fucking shredding.
Yeah. Get on it. And lastly, where can we pick up one of these hoodies? Because that is a banging hoodie.
Oh, yes.
I fucking love that.
This is
it is sick.
brand new drop that we've
Yeah.
got printed
stop
and
it.
shipped specifically for Slam Dunk.
It's,
So
it's the skate brand. I forgot the
Blind.
name. Mate, I've been looking.
I mean,
at
don't
it. So
say, you know, might get a cease and
yeah.
desist. But
Hopefully we would have sold out by then.
Blind
Our
Rip.
friend.
that's Sully from Grove Street. He's
the-
did.
Oh, seriously?
And the back.
No
Yeah.
way.
Oh,
I'm going to show us back. Mate, look at that.
So back, the blind. He's a stolen PNG from Google Images. That's Sully from Grove Street, and obviously we got the
Yeah.
The
Epitaph.
The Epitaph
Mate,
boys.
But
there you go.
put that all together.
That's awesome, dude. No, that is sick. That's going to
There
go
you
down a treat. And last one is what's next for some split chain?
What is next?
So we are off to Europe for a couple of shows with Day to Remember after this.
Nice.
Yeah, we got Netherlands, Paris. No, Netherlands.
Well,
Fuck, I have
I
no
got
idea.
the
You
thing
got it
on.
on you.
We got
There
the
you go.
Netherlands, Belgium, France with the Day to Remember.
And then we come home, and then we back out to
I
somewhere.
think we go to Poland for Mystic Festival.
Mystic Fest, Resurrection Fest.
Downloads in there.
Download.
Which will be fun.
Farewell Youth Fest. We've got shows of New Moon, shows of Amir Alfiki, shows with.
Not Loose.
Not Loose.
And then we're back out to the US in July.
With Midrift.
And then back out in the US in October with someone we can't say yet, but they're very good. So.
And then we got December with Landmarks, Europe, and one London show, Landmarks, Pain and Truth.
And us.
Throne? Did I make that up? There's so many shows. And then all of that, we've got an album coming out.
There we go.
Landmarks, Under Oath.
Under Oath. Fuck, sorry. Landmarks, Under Oath,
Pain of Truth, us.
Banging. Yeah, smashed it.
Album coming out 11th of July. It's called Motion Blur on Epitaph.
Buy it, check
and
it
then
out, what you gotta do.
God knows what's happening next year, but a lot probably.
The sky's the limit, mate. That's
Oh,
it
yeah.